The enigmatic life of Michael Jackson. Imagine a man who could command the world with a single note, whose dance moves defied gravity, whose voice echoed in the hearts of millions, yet whose life was a locked vault of secrets. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was more than a superstar. He was a mystery wrapped in stardust, a figure who dazzled the globe while hiding in plain sight. Step into the shadows of his story, where every answer births a new question, and discover a life that continues to captivate, haunt, and mystify. The vanishing hue. One of the most haunting mysteries was the transformation of his skin. Born with the rich, dark complexion of his African-American roots, Michael emerged over time with a ghostly pallor that seemed almost otherworldly. He attributed this to vitiligo, a condition that strips away pigment, and lupus, an autoimmune disease that can ravage the skin. His dermatologist, Dr. Arnold Klein, confirmed the diagnosis, and the autopsy report noted irregular patches of depigmentation. Yet, the world remained unconvinced. Whispers of skin bleaching swirled, fueling debates about race, identity, and the pressures of fame. Was Michael reshaping himself to fit an idealized image, or was he a prisoner of a relentless disease? Some even speculated about experimental treatments gone awry, their risks hidden from public view. The truth, like his reflection, remains a shimmering mirage. A face rewritten, his face was another enigma, a canvas that evolved with each passing year. The broad nose of his youth gave way to a delicate, sculpted feature. His jawline sharpened, his eyes deepened into pools of mystery. Michael admitted to rhinoplasty, claiming it enhanced his breathing and vocal performance, but denied extensive surgeries. Plastic surgeons, observing from afar, speculated about cheek implants, chin restructuring, even eyebrow lifts, yet no records confirmed their theories. Could the changes be attributed to makeup, weight fluctuations, or vitiligo's subtle toll? Or was Michael, like an artist, chiseling away at his own visage to craft a persona that transcended the mortal? Some whispered of a deeper motive, a desire to erase the boy who suffered under his father's iron hand, replacing him with a figure untouchable by time or pain. His face became a living myth, both human and surreal. The dual voice. Michael's voice was a paradox that deepened his mystique. In public, he spoke in a soft, high-pitched cadence, almost childlike, evoking innocence and fragility. Yet, those who knew him privately, producers like Teddy Riley or trusted confidants, described a deeper, more commanding tone, one that carried the weight of a man who had weathered storms. Was the gentle voice a shield, protecting a soul bruised by fame? Or was it a calculated performance, part of a persona designed to preserve the illusion of eternal youth? Some speculated he modulated his voice to mirror the ethereal quality of his music, while others wondered if it was a subconscious echo of the childhood he never had. No recording fully unveils the real voice, leaving us to question which Michael spoke the truth. A life veiled in shadows, his personal life was a mosaic of rumors and half-truths. His marriage to Lisa Marie Presley, daughter of Elvis, seemed to many a union too fantastical to be real. Was it love, a publicity gambit, or a fleeting attempt at normalcy? His role as a father to Paris, Prince, and Blanket sparked endless curiosity, with debates over their origins and his private life as a parent. Michael spoke openly of a childhood stolen by relentless rehearsals under Joe Jackson's domineering gaze, a loss that seemed to haunt his every choice. Was his Neverland Ranch a sanctuary for the inner child he longed to reclaim, or a stage for a more complex narrative? Some whispered of secret liaisons, others of a profound loneliness, a man surrounded by millions yet achingly alone. The unseen benefactor, a lesser-known mystery, lies in Michael's hidden philanthropy. Beyond his publicized donations, millions to charities worldwide, stories surfaced of secret acts of kindness. Former aides claimed he funded orphanages, hospitals, and struggling artists under aliases, leaving no trace of his generosity. A nurse once recounted how he quietly paid for a child's life-saving surgery, asking only for anonymity. Yet, these tales lack documentation, existing as whispers among those who knew him. Was Michael a silent savior, or are these stories part of the myth-making that enveloped him? The absence of records only deepens the enigma. The allegations of child abuse in the 1990s and 2000s cast a long, dark shadow. Acquitted in 2005 and settled out of court in 1993, Michael denied all charges, with supporters arguing he was a target of extortion, his wealth a magnet for opportunists. Court documents reveal inconsistencies in accusers' stories, yet skeptics point to patterns: his close bonds with children, the fantastical world of Neverland as cause for suspicion. Was he a misunderstood soul, seeking to heal his own childhood wounds, or did darker truths lurk beneath his fairy tale facade? The divide between believers and doubters remains a chasm, with the truth lost in its depths.
A death unraveled. Michael's death on June 25, 2009 is a puzzle still unsolved. Officially, he succumbed to a propofol overdose administered by Dr. Conrad Murray, convicted of involuntary manslaughter. The autopsy confirmed lethal levels of the anesthetic, yet questions linger. Why was a surgical drug used in a private home? Fans point to cryptic clues, unexplained lyrics, the timing of his death before a grueling comeback tour, spawning theories of industry sabotage or financial betrayal. Some even claim he staged his own exit, vanishing to escape the crushing weight of fame. Though evidence supports Murray's culpability, the whispers of conspiracy endure, as if Michael's story could never end so simply. The Muse Divineve and his creative process was steeped in mystery. Michael described his music as a gift from a higher power, claiming songs like Billie Jean arrived fully formed, as if channeled from the cosmos. He spoke of recording in darkness, dancing alone in his studio, as if communing with an unseen muse. Was this a poetic flourish, or did he truly believe his art transcended the human? Collaborators recalled his uncanny ability to hear entire orchestras in his mind, crafting masterpieces with preternatural precision. Did he create as a vessel for divine inspiration, or was his genius a meticulously honed craft disguised as mysticism? An eternal enigma. Than a decade after his passing, Michael Jackson remains a paradox, a beacon of light and a shadow of secrets. Each facet of his life, his skin, his face, his voice, his heart, his death forms a piece of a puzzle that defies completion. He was a man who danced between worlds, blending reality with myth, truth with illusion. Perhaps the true allure of Michael Jackson lies not in solving his mysteries, but in their persistence, inviting us to gaze into the enigma of a soul who was both a global icon and an eternal stranger. His music lives on, but so, too, does the question: who was Michael Jackson really?